involute. It is one type of roulette. What is roulette? We are already discussed in the previous video. It is already uploaded. Now, what is involute? It is the path traced out by a point. It is the path traced out by a point which is on a straight line. So what it is? It is the path traced out by a point on the straight line. So that point should be on the straight line. When it rolls, which is rolling? Straight line is rolling. When it rolls over another curve. What is the another curve, sir? This may be a polygon or a circle or a combination of this. Polygon means it may be a square, pentagon. Circle means it is straight line is rolling over the circle. And another one is combination. I said what it is, sir. Let us consider this side is a rectangle, two sides. Here it is a semicircle, and this side is a half of the hexagon. Half of the hexagon. In this case also we can able to construct the involute. So how to construct it and what is the path we are going to get, we will check it out. Let us consider this point. We are going to trace the locus. Now if you observe, if this straight line, here you observe this point we are going to concentrate. Whenever it is rolling, so this point is moved here. After that it is moving like this. Then this point can able to come to this position. After rotating, this can able to move to here. Now what happened? From here to here, here to here, like this it came. So this path is nothing but roulette. So not only a straight line, if it is a wire, if it is a string. So let us consider this string. This particular my finger you observe. Whenever you are unwounded, this is the path. Now next path is this, then like this. So this is also considered as the involute. Sir, you said it is a straight line, but how you are considered as a string? You are considering this particular point. Whenever it is unwounded like this, from this point to this contact point, it is a straight line. Now once it is rotated like this, so with reference to this point, it is rotated up to this. Next, up from this point, it is rotated. Next rotation is going to be fixed about this point. So it is going to be a straight line. So that is why some cases we can able to say involute is the path traced out by a point on a string when it rolls over another curve. That is whether it may be a square shape or it may be a hexagonal also. Let us consider. This is the hexagon. This is the hexagonal shape. In this particular case, if this particular y, this particular point, let us consider this is the, if it is a hexagon, once we are unwounded from here to here, with this point it is rotated. From next point, from this point onwards it is rotated like this. Next, this is the path traced out by a point. This is also called involute. When it is unwounded or wounded, both the cases, it is considered as the involute. Similarly, if it is a circle also, we can able to get the path like this. So this is also called an involute. So how to draw this involute, we have to know. So here these two cases you observe the clarity. So if it is a polygon, with reference to this point it is unwounded, with reference to this point it is a arc, with reference to this point it is a arc. But whereas in case of circle, at each and every point, contact point will be changes. Each and every place, contact point will be changes. Then how to draw involute? If it is a polygon, how we have to do it? If it is a circle, how we have to construct it, we will know now. Let us consider how to draw the involute for the hexagon. Now we are considering this is the point P, which is going to be unbounded from here. Then what is the first step we have to do for this hexagon? We have to extend all the edges. So this is one side, this is another side. You try to extend it like this. Next side is the third side of the hexagon is like this, and you try to extend this line. And this is the fourth side. We should extend this line also. So like this, all these sides we need to extend. And this is the final one. We have to extend all these things like this. Now this is P, and for the hexagon, let us consider this is the first unbounded point. Once if you remove the thread here, it is going to unbound from here first. So take 1 as center. What is the center? 1 as center, P as radius. Draw the arc. Wherever it touches this extension line, assume it as P1. Or otherwise this is P1, wherever it touches this is P2. Okay, initially touching here P1. Then after 1 as center, if you unwound it, it will come to here. This is P2. Now what happened to the next one? Next, once if you are going to unwound from here, it is going to unwound from this point. This is 2. 2 as center, 2P2 as radius. Draw the arc. Wherever it touches, this is going to be P3. Now next unbounding point is this. This is 3. 3 as center, 3, P3 as radius, 3, P3 as radius. Draw the arc up to the next extension curve, next extension line. Now this particular point will become P4. Now 4, P4 and 4 as radius. 4 to P4 as radius, 4 as center. We have to draw the arc. We should draw the arc like this. This point will become P5. Now this is my fifth point. Now 5 as center, 5 as center, P5 as radius, 5 as center, P5 as radius. We should draw the arc. Wherever it touches the extension line of 6, 5, this particular point will become our P6. Now next what we have to do, this point is your 6. This point is your 6. What is the next step? P6 to 6 has radius, or 6 P6 has radius, 6 P6 has radius, 6 P6 has radius. Draw the arc. Draw the arc. This is your involute. Clear to all of you? Here, most of the times the people will say, cut the arc, then join with a smooth curve. Not necessary. 1 as center, P1 as radius, draw the arc up to the next extension line. 2 as center, P2 as radius, draw the arc up to the next extension center line. 3 as center, P3 as radius, draw it. So this procedure will be the same for all the polygons. How to draw the tangent and normal to the involute obtained by using polygon. As compared with other, this is the easiest one. How I say? Very simple. Let us consider if we want to draw the tangent and normal at this location. This is my P. How to draw the tangent and normal here? Simple and direct procedure. What it is, sir? This is the arc. From P5 to P6, you drawn the arc with 5 as center. Am I right or not? 5 as center you drawn. Therefore, join 5 with P. Join 5 with P. Tighten this. This is your normal. Perpendicular to it, can able to give the tangent. This is T, T dash, N, N dash. Now tell me, if I get a point here, somewhere here, for this, how we have to get the tangent and normal? Which one we have to join? 4 to this point we have to join, because this arc P4 to P5 we obtained with 4 as center. That's why this is. So direct procedure for this particular polygon, tangent and normal for the involute. Clear?